brace yourselves because, in true Musk family fashion, things just got messier. Elon Musk's estranged daughter, Vivian Jenna Wilson, just shook the internet with her latest revelation. She's planning to pack her bags and leave the US. Yep, that's right. And the reason? None other than the political shockwave from Donald Trump's 2024 presidential win. But wait, there's more. Vivian isn't just saying goodbye to the states quietly. She's taking this as her chance to speak out about her rocky relationship with her father, and let's just say she's not holding back. So, what's really going on here? Let's dive in. Vivian Jenna Wilson, formerly known as Xavier Musk before coming out as transgender, made a bombshell announcement after the election results. In a pointed post on Threads, she wrote, "I've thought this for a while, but yesterday confirmed it for me. I don't see my future being in the United States." Is she really saying Trump's win was the last straw? Apparently so. She added that even if the anti-trans regulations never materialize, the environment feels hostile enough that she can't imagine staying.
I'm just going to come on here and say that I'm doing well. I'm doing fine, actually. I'm formulating a response and whatnot. It's being worked on. It's being worked on. Just hold your goddamn horses for 5 more seconds, okay? I promise it's getting worked on.
So, what does Elon think about his daughter leaving the country? Oh, he definitely has opinions. Musk, who has taken a hard-right stance in recent years, responded with a dramatic post. "The woke mind virus killed my son." Yes, that's right. According to him, it's the so-called woke mind virus.
So my son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus.
His catch-all for progressive ideals, that's to blame for their strained relationship. But it didn't stop there. Vivian fired back, taking her father's complaints apart, saying, "So you're still going with the sob story about how woe is me. My child was infected by something or other, and that's totally the only reason why they hate me." What's with this woke mind virus, anyway? Is Elon just using it as a way to dodge responsibility? Vivian certainly thinks so. She described his reaction as a cliché victim narrative and dismissed it as his way of avoiding any accountability for their family fallout. Ouch. "It's just tired, it's overdone, it's cliché," she added in another biting post. Do we sense some unresolved bitterness here? Seems like Musk's theory of wokeness getting between him and his kids is one he'd rather people buy into than look too closely at his parenting style. And according to Vivian, there might be another reason Musk is so fixated on her defection. In yet another pointed message, she claimed, "If I'm correct, the reason why this particular post is the one that got to you is that you're mad that you finally don't have power over someone." Now that's one spicy accusation. She even called Musk a delusional and grubby little control freak. Harsh? Maybe. But to Vivian, it's a fair description of a man she says has spent more energy policing her femininity than being present as a father. In an exclusive interview with NBC News, Vivian went further, calling out Musk's absence in her life. She shared stories of being left with her mother or nannies, despite Musk having joint custody. "He was cold," she said bluntly, adding that he's very quick to anger, uncaring, and narcissistic. Ouch. She also mentioned that Musk would criticize her for any feminine behavior, even allegedly pressuring her to deepen her voice as early as elementary school. It wasn't just the voice-deepening request either. Vivian says Musk would reprimand her for any displays of queerness or femininity. "I was in 4th grade. He was constantly yelling at me viciously because my voice was too high," she recounted. Can you imagine? For her, this wasn't just harsh parenting, it was cruel and unnecessary. Musk has recently started doubling down on his disdain for progressive ideologies, labeling them a woke mind virus that supposedly led Vivian astray. In a widely shared video interview with psychologist and conservative commentator Jordan Peterson, Musk claimed he had essentially lost his son to this ideology. To add insult to injury, Musk even used Vivian's birth name, or dead name, a practice widely considered disrespectful to transgender individuals. Then came his accusation that he was tricked into signing medical forms for her gender-related treatment. Vivian, however, set the record straight, stating he signed the papers after fully reading them twice. Was he tricked, or just looking for an excuse? Vivian seems confident it's the latter. He knew the full side effects, she affirmed, adding that the treatment was a life-saving decision for her. For Vivian, this goes beyond just family drama. It's about self-respect and owning her identity. She mentioned in the interview that she's 20 years old and her life isn't defined by Musk's choices anymore. She stated, "I am an adult. I am not a child." It's clear she sees her life as hers to live, and she's done letting Musk's fame or wealth shape it. She's choosing independence over the legacy her father would likely prefer she uphold. And let's not forget her legal name change in 2022, when she famously declared, "I no longer live with or wish to be related to my biological father in any way, shape, or form." That's a pretty definitive statement. As if the family fallout wasn't dramatic enough, Musk's increasingly conservative political stance has added a new layer to the tension. He recently announced he's pulling his businesses from California in response to a law protecting trans students' privacy. Since taking over X, he's rolled back protections for trans users and promoted anti-trans narratives. Does Musk see this as an attack on his daughter? According to him, Vivian's gender transition was the motivation behind his political pivot. "I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that, and we're making some progress," he said. But is this progress or just a vendetta disguised as ideology? Then there's Walter Isaacson's biography of Musk, which includes unflattering remarks about Vivian, labeling her politics as radical Marxism. Apparently, the source was Musk's sister-in-law, Christiana Musk. Vivian, however, denies the Marxist label and insists that her political stance is more about opposing wealth inequality than supporting any specific ideology. She's not interested in being boxed in by assumptions or stereotypes, especially when those are coming from her estranged father's family. When asked why she's speaking up now, Vivian said she couldn't stay silent after Musk's latest remarks. She wanted to set the record straight, explaining that while Musk had joint custody, he was rarely around and offered little support. So why did he even pursue custody if he didn't plan on being present? He was there, I want to say, maybe 10% of the time. That's generous, she revealed. Vivian recounted coming out twice, first as gay and later as transgender. She said Musk didn't have much of a reaction either time, mostly because he wasn't around. It was her mother who stood by her, especially during the pandemic when she started living with her full-time. "When COVID hit, I was like, I'm not going over there," she admitted, noting how the pandemic provided an escape from Musk's demands and criticisms. As Vivian looks forward, it's clear she has no plans to fade into the background. Instead, she's using her voice to assert her independence, not just from Musk, but from anyone who thinks they can define her life. To her, leaving the US is just one more way to step out of the shadow of her billionaire father's fame and controversy. Musk might insist he was tricked into approving her medical treatments, but Vivian isn't buying it. She described the process as thorough, with Musk reading the documents multiple times. Vivian emphasized that the treatments were life-saving for her, and she refuses to let her father trivialize them as a mistake or trick. "They save lives. Let's not get that twisted," she stated firmly. So, as she prepares to leave the country, she's doing it on her terms. What will this mean for the Musk family moving forward? And will Musk's hard-right stance continue to drive a wedge between him and his children? One thing is clear. Vivian Jenna Wilson is done playing by Musk's rules, and she's ready to live her life the way she sees fit. Well, that brings us to the end of today's video. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. And make sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. It won. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging videos like this. Have a great day. I can't wait to see you in the next video.